Hey, so good afternoon, everybody. My name's Carly Boyce, and I'm the transition lead for the Devon International Recruitment Alliance. I'd like to welcome Jordan Raby on the call this afternoon. Jordan, it works with the Health and Social Care Skills Accelerator Programme. And Jordan is here to talk to you about the opportunities available to you when you're thinking about coming to work in social care. So I know that these opportunities, they're free courses and they're available for anybody. So carers, registered nurses and friends and family as well. So I'm going to hand over to Jordan, and then I'll be asking some questions at the end. So Jordan, thank you so much for coming along to talk to us today about these amazing opportunities.
Oh, that's brilliant. Thanks, Carly. Thanks for having me. Yeah, so I'll just share some slides that will kind of give you some extra info while I'm chatting away. Can you see that?
I can.
Brilliant. So yeah, as Carly mentioned, we're the Health and Social Care Skills Accelerator Programme, and we are we're European social funded, and this will be going on to the end of December 2023. And basically, yeah, this funding is there. It's available across Devon, Plymouth, and Torbay, to help attract new ones to the sector, to health and social care, but also, upskill those that are in it that are already developing a career to help them progress as best they can. So anyone who's in the sector or who is looking into a career in the sector is definitely welcome and able to access this fully funded training. So just to give you some insight into eligibility, you do obviously have to have the right to live and work in the UK. So that will be essentially just checking that you've got a UK address and that you've got the right to live via visa or sponsorship. You will have to be over the age of 18 unless you're under 18 and NEET. So you're either not in education, employment, or training, and obviously interested in pursuing a career in health and social care, and also proof of address to prove that you live in Devon, Plymouth, or Torbay. So within the program, we basically work with a variety of different colleges across Devon, Plymouth, and Torbay. So it gives us a real bigger opportunity to kind of cover these areas and give opportunities to people in those areas that maybe can't travel, that haven't had, the options before. So we work with Petrock College, which is based in North Devon. We work with Exeter College, that's based in Exeter. They cover East and Mid and Exeter areas. We work with South Devon College, who are based in Paynton, so that's kind of the Torbay, South Devon area. On Course Southwest, they're based in Plymouth, so they do more of, I guess, functional skills available in that sort of region. And then we've got City College Plymouth, who are based in Plymouth, kind of on the border towards Cornwall, but that stops at Plymouth. So anyone that's in those regions can access whatever college they want. But to be fair, if a lot of them do offer some great online course options. So depending on the course you find, the one that you really want to take up, you can access any college, even if you're not based in that area. So yeah, this is just like a brief example of some of the courses that we've got on offer at the moment. We've got a great variety. So this is only just a few. So things like moving and handling workshops, which are really great for people that are working in care or if you're working in hospital with people. Introduction to learning disabilities, introduction to autism spectrum conditions. So in the UK, then you've got a level 1 and 2 preparing to work in adult social care. So for people that maybe haven't worked in it in the UK before, or if you've got friends and family that are looking into a career, it's a great option to take up to learn about the different aspects of the sector and also what career options you might have available to you. And then there's a bit more, specific courses to specialize in. So whether you are interested in going into mental health, whether it was counseling skills, awareness of dementia, and even, we've got a really good variety of leadership and management courses. So if your pathway is going to take you that next step, if you want to manage a team, if it's something you want to aim for, these courses are really great to add to your CV, and to help you learn about the next steps, to progress and develop your own career. But as I said, this is just a few. So we've got a lot more on offer and it changes every few months, depending on the need out there. So it's always good to inquire and talk to the colleges if you have something specific you really want to take up. And so this is just a link to each of the colleges that we work with. I'll probably share this with Carly and and everyone, so you can access the links and get the contact
Lovely.
details.
Yeah, that'd be
So
great.
yeah, it's yeah, you can basically follow up with any of these colleges. They've got a specific page on their website that will be under the Health and Social Care Skills Accelerator Program banner, which means then that offer specifically will be fully funded. So you want to make sure you go through the correct avenue. And these are all our contacts there. So any questions you have, you can go directly to them, but you can also contact our team if you have any other questions. And our email is just here below. And this is, just to give you that insight that this is free. It's available to anyone interested that's in the area. So it's there to help you develop, increase your skills, increase your confidence in the workplace. And yeah, we'd love you to share it, take it up while it's there. And if you have any questions, please contact the team, contact myself, talk to Carly. You can visit our website, which will be the next link here. So we're embedded in the Proud to Care website, which will also show you different links, advice and guidance for Devon sector jobs in health and social care. But on our page, you can definitely access all these colleges, all the training offers that are on hand. And then we also provide a 6-weekly e-bulletin that will give you kind of like an up-to-date offer. We kind of might change it every 3 months. So it's good to keep in tune, see what's coming out, whether you can enroll in time. And yeah, we can add you to that, or you can click on this link below and simply subscribe by adding your email, and you'll get those updates straight to your email. But did you have any questions for me, Carly? So I know I just rattled on.
Yeah, I do. So, that's fantastic overview of the courses that are available. And I know that you've just selected a sample there, but I know there are so many courses, aren't there, that people can choose from. And as you've said, they are free to access. So, for example, let's think. So, if I'm a carer and I'm
Mhm.
coming to work in a care home in South Devon, and I'd really like to have a look at the Dementia Awareness Level 3 course. So, what would be my first step?
Yeah, so you can either contact our team to ask specifically about that course, which you'll find straight away on our website and on all the publications on this QR code. So you can register with that college straight away. So the link on our website will take you to that said college. It's a simple step of putting in your name, your contact detail, and email, and then the college will get in contact really and complete the registration and enrollment process with you. But yeah, you can have a look at all the different offers directly on our website, because it will give you a good understanding whether you want to do it in person, would you rather do it online. A different college might have a different starting date, so it's good to have a little look at all of them, see which one would fit your circumstances best. But yeah, you can register straight away through the links on our website, or you can contact our team and we can kind of support you with that process straight away.
That's great. And I think, you know, I think probably a lot of people will lean towards the online courses just because you can do it from home. You don't have to worry about traveling or getting to a venue. Um, so just having a look at, obviously you offer level 1, 2, and 3 courses.
hmm
Are there any prerequisite requirements for, say, a level 2 or a level 3? Do they need a certain level of education or exam passes to get onto the courses?
No, there's nothing, no requirements specific. Each college will obviously probably ask you about your maths and English
Yeah,
and level qualification.
yeah,
And they can also help you with that as well, with enrollment. If it's something you want to do on the side, they can
great.
do a literacy and maths
Yeah,
kind of check with you.
yeah.
Um, but yeah, no, nothing specific really is required to sign up to these.
Okay, great. So, and on average, if someone's doing an online course, how many hours on average would it take them to complete, say, level 2 personal care, just on average?
Yeah, so that's like a really, great thing about these courses is that not one of our courses, even up to level 3, will last more than maybe 12 weeks.
Yeah.
Average, they've probably been 6 to 8 weeks, and that'll be maybe one full day of study a week.
Okay.
And as it's online, it might be videos, it might be listening to a tutor, or it
Yeah.
might just be completing an assessment on your own on that day. But yeah, it'd probably be about 5 to 6 hours per week.
Yeah.
You might be able to balance that out when you're best available.
Yeah.
But yeah, max is about 6 weeks to complete, and you'll get a certificate. And that
Lovely.
made it really attractive because you don't have
Yes.
to, yeah, push it out for a year, wait to get that
Yeah.
certificate through. Yeah, you can, and you don't just have to take up one, you can take up multiple. Once you've signed up, the colleges will definitely talk to you if there's other things you want to take up, or just find out more about. You can definitely take advantage of multiple offers that you might be interested in.
That's brilliant, and I think this will be really appealing to nurses that might be coming to work as nurses or carers in social care and have
Mm,
partners travel, joining them in a couple of months that
definitely.
maybe wanting to look at some free training to gain employment. So I think it'd be really valuable. So obviously we are recruiting for a wide range of social care providers in Devon. Um, so do many of the social care employers use these courses as part of the mandatory requirements for their staff?
Probably not mandatory, but
Yeah,
it's definitely become more popular with working really closely with a lot of care homes, residential homes,
yeah,
personal assistants across Devon. For example, we're offering dysphagia training to
brilliant.
multiple care homes now across Devon,
Yeah,
not just one area. Um, so if there is something bespoke, if there's something
yeah,
a home might need for a group of staff, then yeah, we can definitely work with them and create something that we can maybe even do in the home itself, or
okay.
in a college as a group session. Yeah,
Great. So I guess the beauty of this is that people coming to work in social care can have a look at what's available. It might be that it's already included as in their training with their employer, but if it's not, they can absolutely access it through here.
definitely. Yeah, definitely. You obviously will get provided training and on the
Yeah,
job in some aspects, but there's loads on offer here, that you can do in your own time, even share with family and friends. They're really useful things, even like first aid, a really practical skill.
yeah, yeah,
Um, and it's free, and you can sign up whenever, do it in your own time. Yeah, and if it's online, even better because you can do it from the comfort of your own home. And
yeah,
yeah,
absolutely.
when you've got a cup of tea and free time. Yeah.
Yeah. Now, we have a lot of sort of carers. One of the sort of top questions I would say for carers coming to work in social care is there a pathway to become a nurse? So what I would say to them is they could absolutely access their probably level 2 maths and English through this way. Is that right? Or would they signpost them towards that through here?
Yeah, we work with all the colleges very closely. They
Yeah,
do they do support strongly with, further development
yeah,
and supporting each individual as best they can. So even if we don't have an offer specific, they can find you like a suitable apprenticeship.
yeah,
They can definitely find you, an associate program, as they all are strongly connected to that sector for sure. Um, yeah, and with maths and English, it's the same sort of situation. All the colleges will have strong links there, and
yeah.
would definitely be able to provide an offer for each person, depending on their need for sure.
Absolutely. And in terms of progression, that the maths and English part is fundamental, isn't it? They've got to have that
Mm,
level 2 in order to access,
mm,
if you wanted to go on and maybe think about doing your nurse training or another route, that
yeah.
maths and English, and they would be able to access that for free. So this is really a great opportunity for your sort of career development moving forwards and long term through this way.
Oh, definitely, yeah. It's a great program. It's all about helping those that are, doing so well in the sector already. Since COVID, we
Yeah,
really need to appreciate those that are helping us. It helps, all of us in some way, our family, friends,
yeah.
our jobs. So if this can support you, to really develop, to keep you in your role and to help you see, the career prospects that are available, that's what we want to do. So definitely, if there's, if there's any sort of questions anyone has about next steps or what will this open up and what areas, then we can also help with that. We work
Brilliant.
closely with all these different teams, so we could give
Right.
some, advice
And
and guidance.
and how, so for example, you've just said you've just developed some training for dysphasia. So how do you design the training then? Do you link in with sort of the clinicians and the education people? How does it come together?
Yeah, it's been like different every time, I suppose. We so with that sort of training, we were contacted through the council for someone who works closely with all the care homes. They then were able to kind of clarify with us what sort of training they needed, specifics, learning outcomes, aims. And then we approached all the colleges to kind of see who would be best suited to provide that, maybe dependent on location or equipment, resources. And then the colleges can have, they'll have a meeting as well with specific, managers, staff, people that have requested the training, and really go through a detailed, like, discussion and I guess reporting of what they need, what the
Yeah,
curriculum should include. So it's, yeah, and once that's all signed off, checked, with both sides, then they can start planning ahead dates, training
yeah,
venues.
yeah,
Yeah. But yeah, so they're really good. The colleges are great. They can book in meetings, have good, discussions with each person, company, team, to
yeah,
really
absolutely.
fill that need.
No, that's brilliant. So, you know, really exciting to be working with you on this. Obviously, as you know, we're recruiting a lot of carers and nurses for social care in Devon.
Yeah.
So being able to put carers and nurses in your direction for their onward career development will be very beneficial for everybody.
Yeah.
Um, so just to sort of round off, Jordan, have you got any takeaways for people to take away from this?
Oh, just please, get in touch, anything you're worried about, questions, anything training related, even if we can't support directly, we'll definitely be able to support you in some way, direct you. But yeah, it's, there's a great range of courses, workshops, training sessions available. And I just say, take advantage while you can. It's
Yeah.
there, it's free, really
Yes.
flexible.
Yeah, and I think our carers and nurses coming into social care will absolutely be using this.
Definitely, yeah.
Um,
That'd be
so, and
great.
the best way to contact the team is the admin email there. So admin dot hassap
HASSAP.
at devon, yeah, dot gov dot uk. Great,
Yeah. And our contact details and that will be on our website as well. So have a little look on there. All the links to the
great.
colleges are on there with contact details.
Wonderful. So,
Yeah.
people watching, so obviously have a look on the website. You can have a look at it before you arrive, of course. And then, you can start to think about applying for it when you do arrive in Devon. So have a look on the website, see how many courses are on there. There's a lot. And just to thank Jordan for taking the time to come along and talk to me today about this. What a great opportunity for our social care staff.
Yeah. No, thanks, Carly. Thanks for giving
Lovely.
us the time. It's been great.
Okay, I'm going to stop.